Hey guys, it's China in Town here, and today we're back with Tailor Tales, episode 2, part 2. This is a walkthrough, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. I know if you watched the previous one, which was like a month ago, that was uploaded, I kind of had to cut it off because it was hitting over 30 minutes, and I try not to let my videos go over 30 minutes. So I managed to scrap whatever else was from that was supposed to be in part 1. I'm putting it towards this episode today. So you're going to watch a little bit of what was left over from the previous episode. So hope you guys enjoy. When I was on my hiatus, I was missing this game like crazy because I knew this game would have potential. But I was actually wanting to do this game first before the host club challenge. But I was really wanting to do the host club challenge since that's the one of my first gaming games I'm actually did. So we're gonna get into it. I'm excited, and let's get it started. Look, you tag someone like this, and that means you're it. You should tag me in return if you catch me. And if you tag me, I'm going to be chasing you instead. I walk up to him and tap him on the arm again. You're it, and then I run away from him. He nods his head and laughs, taking chase, and we both run playing tag. He's a fast learner, but I never heard of a kid that doesn't know how to play tag. Either way, he's pretty fun to play with, and we run to our heart's content until we can't take it anymore. Man, it must be like 10 o'clock now. We play together until the stars are twinkling in the night. I'm lying down on the grass. My clothes are stained completely. That should probably worry me, but I'm having too much fun with my new friend to care. Aw, it's so cute. If I could play like this every day, then it'd be so awesome. Do you see those 4 bright stars? He asked. I look up at the sky, the stars sparkling bright, but I can see the ones he's pointing at. 4 bright stars in the shape of a square. Yeah, I see them. It's a star constellation. See the other 3 bright stars coming out of it? They call it the Little Dipper, he explains. Oh, I see. It looks like a frying pan. Haha, wow, you're so smart. He shakes his head. It's just what my parents forced me to learn. You don't like it when they force things on you, huh? They're always forcing me to learn. I don't want to go back. Do you hate your parents? I decide to ask. The boy takes his time to answer. No, he says eventually. I want to make them proud, but I really don't like all of their little rules. Of course. I don't like the rules either, I say, but your parents love you, right? The boy shrugs. I guess. That'd be funny if they pulled up and was like, get in the car, we don't love you. You were a mistake. I'm like, dang. That's good. My mother loves me too, even though she's always trying to get me to behave. He snickers at me. Why? Do you always misbehave? All the time, I reply with a laugh. Oh. Your parents don't punish you? I just run away when they do. I give him a wink. Man, you're so cool. You do whatever you want. I feel myself blush at the sudden adoration. Aww. They blushing. Our moment is interrupted when I see flashlights shining our way. I can hear adult voices and a dog barking. Oh, dang. Find the boy! One of the men yells. Not the girl, but the boy. What is the parents doing? What is Pooper's parents doing? They probably sleep. My eyes widen with fear when I recognize the uniforms on the group of men entering the playground. It's the police. They're here to find the boy. I'm sure of it. Luckily, they haven't spotted us yet. Oh no, I think they're looking for me, the boy says nervously. What should we do? The boy looks frightened, and I'm sure he doesn't want to go home just yet. Hey guys, China in Town here. Okay, so I know I had to do my introduction twice. Sorry about that. But this is episode 2 of Tailor Tales. But pretty much we left off like right here. We're back where we're at. So we're basically at the shop. So this is, if you don't know what's going on with this game, this is basically about, it's kind of like a love story. We have like different male characters and we try to fall in love with them. And we have our character here who's trying to make her own little boutique, have a little own, like, start, like, get her name out in the fashion industry, all that other stuff. So, let's see, what are we going to do in this episode today? Let me see. What did design do again? I think it was like you just... Do you wish to style for clients or freestyle? Let's do freestyle. Let's see, do we have anything? Let's see. Let's do like a pink shirt. You rotate the shirt? Oh my goodness, okay. Let me see, maybe we should just maybe let's just go shopping or something. No, not that. So this is the shop, I guess this is where you can buy, let's see, what is this? Is this oh, you can buy shirts and stuff. Are there any dresses? I feel like it would be better to get a dress so you could just focus on one thing. Let's see, maybe we could get a little skirt. Now mind you, the last time I played this game was actually when the first episode came out, so bear with me here. I am so sorry. We can't decorate with only 1,500 in our account, so let's continue. Let's go. Maybe we might get money. I don't think we finished the story. Wait, we already did this one. Yeah, we did. Ah! Okay. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so this is kind of pretty much where we left off at. Okay, so I clicked run away. So I told him to run. I lead the way, holding the boy's hand as we both run away from the police. My heart is beating like a drum in my chest. Adrenaline is keeping my senses sharp and alert. Right now, I only want to get my new friend away from the police. He can't go back to his parents yet. But what are you gonna do? At this point, you're just kidnapping him. I'm calling the police again. We're sprinting as fast as we can, and I guide us into an alley to take a quick shortcut. We're both out of breath, so we take a quick stop after we finally manage to pull a large distance between the police and us. I start to walk again when I notice no one is after us. Do you think they followed us? I asked. The boy shakes his head. I don't believe so. Whew! I was so sure they saw us. I'm glad they didn't notice, I say. That was some quick thinking from you. I got all nervous and stiff when I saw them approach. I don't know how you do it. Me neither. I smile at him. Just leave it to me. We can't stay here forever, so I start to wonder where we should go. And the only thing I can think of is my home. Even if my mother's waiting for me at home with that dress in her hands. Yes, that would be the best idea. No, that wouldn't. She's just gonna call the police again and he's just gonna go back to his house. Really? At 10 o'clock at night? You tripping. I start to walk towards my house. We can hide there. Where are we going? The boy asks when he notices that I'm walking away. My home, I replied. Mother will protect me. Oh, these are kids. He says nothing, but quietly follows me like a little lost puppy. Lost little puppy. Whoops. Except when I got home, my mother contacted the boy's parents immediately, and he was picked up very swiftly. See? I couldn't even get a word in, and I was punished harshly for running away with him. I mean, you could have gotten big trouble for that, girl. That's considered kidnapping. And if the mom kept him, she would have got charged with kidnapping too. I never saw him anymore after that day. I sometimes still wonder what happened to him. Me too. He making money now. So is this supposed to be... This is like a new scene here. Is this supposed to be currently? Oh well. Okay, this is the grandma. How you doing, Booper? Grandma asked with a big old smile. Lately, Grandma hasn't been feeling well, so Mother and I went to visit her at the hospital. Grandma is hooked up to a bunch of machines with wires and tubes. It looks scary. I run over to her, climb the bed and hug her. I'm fine, if you are, I yell. Pooper, get off the bed. Grandma needs her rest. Doctor's orders. I let go and climbed down from the bed, standing next to my mom. How are things at home? Things are doing fine, although little Pooper doesn't want to wear the dress that you made for her. I pout in response. Is that so? My grandma says with a laugh. I used to be just like you, she says, and then taps her finger on my nose. Were you as little as me? Oh, I was even shorter, much smaller. I liked to play around in the dirt without a care in the world. Those were the days. Did your mother make you wear skirts and dresses too? Mother sighs in the background. All the time, my grandma flashes a knowing smile to my mother. It wasn't really fit for a girl to not wear a skirt back then, so it was like I had no choice. That is true. So grandma was the same as me. And that's crazy to think. It's just like, the grandma made that dress for her, only to find out, like, I was a tomboy too, girl. I wasn't wearing no dress and skirt back then. You crazy. Back then, all girls were taught simple sewing methods. We needed to be able to have skills suited for running a household. Stitching up torn fabric was one of them. That's true. I feel like that's still another good skill to have too. I can sew a little bit. I can get by. Sounds boring, I yell. And it was. I didn't want to learn because why would I use it? And then Mother cuts Grandma off. But then she met Grandpa, didn't you? Hi, yes. I met your grandpa when I was a little older. He was riding his bicycle, showing off in front of the popular kids. Then he fell, quite hard. He had someone manage to rip a hole in his seam of his trousers, and everyone could see his underwear. The popular kids laughed and laughed at him. He was mortified. What happened then? Did you yell at the kids? No, my dear, I didn't. Instead, I pulled him to the side and asked him to strip. Dang, she wildin'. Oh my gosh, strip. Her grandpa stripper. I'm done. Mother, my mother yells. She's only 7. Grandmother laughs, which causes her to take a few coughs as well. Oh, that's sad. Considering he couldn't be embarrassed any further, he took off his pants. I used my small little sewing kit to patch up the hole. You had a sewing kit with you? I feel like everybody back then, like in the early 1900s or whatever, probably had that, like, in their purse, like Starlight peppermints and like a little sewing kit. I mean, they still make sewing kits these days. I mean, it's handy, so shoot. Yes, my mother forced me to carry one with me. For emergencies, she said. I guess she was right. What happened between you and Grandpa then? Oh, honey, it was like a movie. We were inseparable since then. Aww. I love hearing stories about old people and how, like, they fall in love with each other and how the love still goes. He would buy me roses to show how grateful he was. He didn't care if I wore a skirt or pants. He was just happy that I showed him compassion at a time when everyone simply humiliated him. And that's what you need, shoot. I smiled at the story. I always liked hearing how Grandma met my grandpa, even though I barely knew him before he passed away. I don't remember the roses, Mother mentions thoughtfully. Mom, stop talking. Ha ha. Well, I never told you everything. I guess carrying the sewing kit with me wasn't so bad after all. If it made me meet Grandpa and sew, I started taking slight interest in sewing. Oh, well, that's not as interesting. It's not. And you know what's the easiest thing to make as a beginner? Socks, I say, just guessing. A skirt. That is true. A skirt would, because all it is just like you're just stitching stuff up into like a thing of fabric or a curtain. Circle skirts are easy to make, and I eventually got good at it. I realized it was pretty fun to make them. Getting to wear them myself was the best part. My grandma gives me a big smile, and that pooper is how I started wearing skirts as well as pants. I don't really see why though. I still don't want to wear girly stuff, but I'm happy Grandma's smiling at me, so I smile back at her. Okay, let's go home, Pooper. Grandma needs to recover. We can visit her again tomorrow. Wow, just rushing people out of here. Okay, bye. I hugged my grandma goodbye and we left the hospital. She's still thinking about that boy. Grandma never got better. I don't know why, but she got sicker and then one day, she was gone. Mother handled the funeral and I didn't know what to do and refused to leave my bedroom. I wanted to cry and yell. It was unfair. Grandma was the nicest person on earth. Why was she taken away from me? I'm sitting in my room, locked up. I don't want to go out and meet people downstairs. I'm sick of putting on a fake smile to pretend I'm happy. I'm not happy. Pooper, please, come out of your room, she begs me. No. I miss Grandma. She was always so kind and sweet to me. She always knew how to make me laugh too. And it's always those people. It is. Man. I mean, we all relate to this. We all have that one person or one family member that just knew how to make us laugh, knew how to make us smile. Like the worst day of your life, you just see them and your whole, attitude just goes, it's just bright again. I start to rummage through my closet, digging through all my clothes, looking for something. Found it. It's the white box with the dress inside that my grandma made me. I quickly take off the lid, seeing the pink dress lying in the box untouched. I buried my face into it. It smells like Grandma's place. It's comforting, so I hug the dress to my body. Aww. I'll treasure it, Grandma. I'm not going to throw it away. Don't. I fall asleep on my bed with my dress in my hands. Aww. Okay, so I guess that was it for that part. That was so sweet. Okay, let's see now if we can try to do design. Let me see. Okay, what did we click earlier? Freestyle? Let's do clients. Okay, so this is where we're at. Okay, this is maybe... Okay, I had to check and read again on the rules to see how to get money and stuff. So, yeah. So we're gonna be balling just like Neil. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm not gonna read through all this, guys. Let's just... Okay, so we got clients. We got Kalaka, Denenzen, Umfi Green, Chelsea Havoc. Okay, let's just do her. Okay, so we're doing Chelsea Havoc. So she's saying, this is what I have in mind. Can you make it? Thanks. See, pretty easy. So all you gotta do is, many length? Okay, let's see. Polka dots. Oh no. Okay, I think we gotta do, okay. So it's brown. Is this not the dress? What are we doing? Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're done. Okay, Chelsea Havoc says thanks. So you got 50 coins and 10 points experience. Really? Okay, let's do another person. Okay, so this is Kalaka. I saw a very handsome guy just now. He had black hair. Please tell me he's single. So you want a white... You know what? Yeah, look, this is nothing. Are you kidding me? I'm like, I could've gave you that. Like, you don't even have to pay me. It's free. Okay, we got Denzen. Make me look fabulous. Really? Alright, design. So you can see it's really simple stuff. Like, it's just copy paste. But this is not it. We're only getting 50 coins. This is annoying. Okay, we got Kalaka again. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. You're buying like the most basic stuff, boo? Really? I don't know what you're doing with your life either. I'm just saying. You buying white tank tops and purple shorts. He's not gonna look at you. Okay, we got Aimley just as planned. Okay, so how much did we make so far? So now we have $2,000. So let's see if we can buy maybe... I want to do like, when we get to like 2,500 actually. Okay, got carried away a little bit, but we made 3,000. So let's see if we can get, I don't know. Let me see. Let's get an outfit because, I don't know, maybe chapter 2, he might see us again. And I don't want him to be like, girl, is you serious? Get out of my office. If you guys haven't watched the latest episode of Sims 4 Host Club Challenge. We're on episode 4 of that now, and I made an announcement that I will be posting Mondays and Fridays. So since Monday, well, today's Sunday, but I'm doing this recording. But Monday will be like maybe like an episode of Tailor Tales, while Friday will be an episode of Sims 4 of the Host Club Challenge. So, yeah. But if you haven't watched Sims 4 Host Club Challenge, please check it out. It's such a good challenge. It's really fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can go shopping. I've been going back and forth. I can't multitask. I'm sorry. What? Oh yeah, I want a new hairstyle actually. Let me see. Let's check the hairstyles. I'm gonna get a long one. And of course they're expensive. Really? Look at that Tina Turner hairstyle. I cannot. He's really about to be like, get out of my office, please. Okay, let's just get some clothes, actually. Alright, let's do our... Let me see. So I just bought some clothes. You better be looking cute and fancy. Where's my clothes at? Where are my pants? Oh, well, at least we have nice shoes. I mean, he doesn't have to look at our face or our outfit. Just look at the shoes, okay? I am so sorry. Alright, but now we're gonna, do, okay, chapter 2 of Neil's. Well, we're gonna do part of chapter 2. And then next Monday we'll do finish chapter 2 and then start on 3. So let's continue. What? 550? Okay, fine. Okay, hold on a second. Give me another second, y'all. I gotta get my money back. Hold on. Okay, so I made my money back, so we're gonna start chapter 2 now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I forgot you had to have gold in order to continue the chapters. Okay, so chapter 2 of Neil's thing. Here I am. In front of me is a small store that used to be a jewelry store, and as of today, it is mine. Yes, girl, get your black-owned business. Yes, this is so exciting. Ever since Grandma passed away, I had grown fond of the sewing machine she had left me behind. It spurred on me to sew my own clothes and found out it was actually quite fun. I pursued my interest and went to art school, majoring in fashion. Yes, queen! Grandma also left me behind a large inheritance, so I could purchase my own boutique after I finished art school. Oh, roasted. I forgot that's what we called this is the name of our boutique is. And this is it, my own boutique. I hurry and take out my keys to open up the front door. I think I did a really good job naming my boutique Roasted, because as you guys seen so far, some of the outfits these people are asking for, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Talk about, I want a man. He got nice black hair. I want him to look at me. He's not gonna look at you with that outfit with the purple polka dots and yellow. Like, what are you doing? Nobody wants to look at that. An empty, large room greets me. It is stripped of any personality and needs some touching up to do. Oh, we'll do that next episode, girl. It's taken me some time, and along with the help of my best friend Sarah, we finished up the boutique. I thought she was about to start talking. Whew, I can't believe it's finished, says Sarah as she stretches out. It looks amazing. Thanks for all your help. I'm really grateful that Sarah also lives in the same city and helped me out. We met each other in college. She majored in photography. She's been a great friend so far. Well, I'm definitely up for a break. Do you want to have a drink somewhere? Oh, sure. Do you know anything close by? I ask. Sarah knows the city more than I do. Of course. It's not too far from me. We can get there by foot. We both move out, and I'm happy looking back to see my finished boutique. It's a dream come true. I bet. That's exciting. We make our way further into the city until we come across a cozy looking cafe. A little further is a very modern hospital. It's nice to see I live so close to one. You'll never know when you need to go there for an emergency. What is it? Cafe La Bella? Me and Sarah enter the cafe. It's quite busy and lively with people having a cup of coffee or people typing on laptops. I actually see a few people in the doctor's coats and nurses' outfits. I guess they come here to take a break. I'll go find us a seat. Why don't you go stand in line and grab me a cup of coffee? I patiently wait in line, order our drinks, and try and find Sarah again with the tray in my hands. I can see her sitting in the back in one of the booths. I worm myself through a crowd of people, delicately balancing the tray. I've almost made my way over when suddenly someone knocks into me from behind by accident. Dang rude. Ah! I stumble forward and the cup of coffee launches itself off the tray. Right onto a man's sleeve. Ooh, I bet that's that McDonald's hot coffee. Ooh, he probably burned himself too. Ah! He yells out in shock. I'm done. The cups shatter on the floor, silencing the entire cafe. The man in front of me has his white dress shirt covered in one gigantic coffee stain. He's rubbing it and wincing in pain. I feel mortified and I rush over to him. I'm so sorry, I yell out. I pull out a tissue from my bag and hand it over to him. There's no need, the man hisses at me, rejecting my tissue. This is ruined. You ruined it. It was an accident, I murmur softly. The man flicks the coffee off his fingers and starts to glare at me. Oh my gosh, you got money, dude. You can get your own, you can get a new shirt. Not that big of a deal. I suppose walking straight is too much of a task for you. This was a real corner. I blush as I recognize the brand name. It's one of the more expensive ones. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you got that from Walmart, it wouldn't be no biggie. Okay, let's see. There's no need to insult me. It was a mistake. What can I do to make up for it? Yeah, it was a mistake. You got money, go buy a new one. There's no need to insult me. It was a mistake. Exactly. I can agree that your two left feet are a mistake. Don't come at me, man. Really? He spits out. Sarah has finally come over to see what the commotion's about and steps in front of me. Back off there, buddy. She apologized. No need to snap at her. That's what I'm saying. Over a shirt? I mean, I can understand why he could be upset about the coffee, because some of these places do make coffee super hot, so you can easily burn yourself if you're not careful. But, I mean, you know, you getting coffee on your shirt and stuff, really, it is not that big of a deal. You'll live. Sarah is staring him down like a tiger protecting her cubs. The other people in the cafe suddenly stop being interested and return to what they were doing. What's this? She can't speak for herself? Says the man with the vicious tone. Of course I can speak for myself. I'm really sorry about your shirt. No, I'm about to be fierce with him. You're not about to come at me crazy, dude. Of course I can speak for myself. The man gives me a snide glare in response. She speaks, he says. He's about to get beat up, for real. Look, I could pay for the dry cleaning bill. I offer. No, don't pay for, no. He's being rude. Why would you, no. A clerk comes running up and starts picking up the broken pieces of glass from the ground. I bend down to help him, feeling obligated since it was my fault after all. That's sweet of her, but still. Him? No. I don't have time for this, the man says, then he briskly walks away. Yeah, you can go on with your dirty coffee stained shirt. Bye. Don't pay him any mind, Pooper, says Sarah. That's just how some city folks are. Rude and obnoxious. Yes. I bite my lip and clean up the mess I made. I feel pretty embarrassed by the encounter, but me and Sarah stay at the cafe once we were offered free replacements. I'm glad they didn't ask me to give them any sort of compensation for breaking their cups. Putting the event to the back of my mind, me and Sarah talk about our lives and what's going on. Sarah's excited about a new camera that she's getting, as she's a professional photographer. She's waxing poetic all about of its features and then suggests we hold. I don't care about Sarah. However, no matter how much I try, I keep wondering about that man, as I do still feel guilty about spilling coffee all over him. He was pretty rude about it though. I guess city folk really are different. Yeah, we are. I know from experience. Okay, so that was chapter 2. Okay, that's great. Okay, so we're gonna stop right here. If you really enjoyed this video, if you really enjoyed this game, I know when I first purchased this, first got it on Steam, whatever, back in January, it was free. It might still be free, I'm not too sure, but check on the Steam. It should still be there. This is a really good game. I'm really enjoying it so far. I really love the plot and where it's going. So if you're really enjoying the content of, you know, if you enjoyed this video, my content, please subscribe. Please share the video so people, get more people out, aware and out there. And, drop a like as well. But most importantly, subscribe. Sims 4 Host Club Challenge will be posted on Friday. It's going to be episode 5. So, I'll see you guys until then. I'll see you guys soon.